Take one.
What's up, everybody? My name is Rob Savage, and we're here again with another episode of 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. And today's guest we have
Sammy.
Y'all give it up
Sammy.
y'all give it up for Sammy. Clap it up. How you doing, Sammy?
I'm doing pretty good, brother. How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing fantastic,
Word
man.
up.
So let the people know what it is that you do.
So I'm a stand-up comedian. That's the best way I could put it. Providing the laughs and making people happy and doing that, you know?
You're pretty good at it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
How'd you get started?
Getting in trouble in school, you know what I'm saying? I know that's a cliche answer, but for me, it's real, you know what I'm saying? If you went to any of my schools, you know what I'm saying, you ask about Sammy, they'll tell you, you know, he got in a lot of trouble. So, you know, that's how it all got started.
Yeah. Who were some of your biggest influences?
Some of my biggest influences, I can give you my top three. Number one, being Red Fox. Number two, Richard Pryor. And number three, Eddie Murphy.
All legends.
Yeah,
All legends, yeah.
For sure.
The cast of Harlem Nights, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. That's my favorite movie, man.
I haven't seen it, but
Hey,
I know
look,
the
I
cast.
respect y'all. Y'all been doing a lot of research, guys, dog. You called out my favorite movies, said I knew how to sing. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Yeah.
Where did the stage name come from?
Yeah, so the stage name, is a weird story, and it's a weird story. It's a kind of long story, but my stage name came from, all through school, everybody called me Sammy. My real name is Samuel, so they shortened it, started calling me Sammy, and through the course of school, I ended up spelling my name two different ways. It was M-M-Y, and then it was S-A-M-I-E. S-A-M-M-I-E, and then the way I spell it now actually came from, just dropping the E's, two M's, and only using one M. And if you know anything about the Arabic language, that means that the name Sammy, S-A-M-I, means elevated, and, just elevated in kind of like the Most High. And, three comes from me being third generation, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my dad and my grandfather, for keeping that tradition alive, which I hope to keep alive, and, keep passing down that Samuel name, so.
I definitely wasn't expecting a deep answer. That's dope, though. Yeah, I like that.
Appreciate it, brother.
So how important is family to you?
Oh, man, family is very important, and it's everything, you know what I'm saying? I have two sisters. I have my mother. I no longer have my father. He passed away back in 2013, but that was something big that he instilled in us, the love of family, the respect for family. And, if you ain't got nobody else in this world, you got your family, and that's why you take care of your family, and you love your family. And I know sometimes, we have the ups and downs with family, but at the end of the day, we still family, so family is very, very huge to me.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little word association.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name a word, and then you tell me what that means, what it means to you.
For sure.
Eddie Murphy.
A goat.
Goat.
A goat. Not the goat. A goat.
Gotcha.
Yes.
South Carolina.
Smiling faces, beautiful places.
That's right. That's right.
What a place to be.
All right. Singing.
I love it. Singing is my heart. If I wasn't doing stand-up, I'd really be singing. I saw Ayo Yaz came up here, and, I just want to say, I've been begging her for a record for years.
She's in the building.
Yeah, I know she's in the building.
Yeah.
She probably can hear me. I can't see her right now. It's so bright up here. But I've been begging for a record for years, because we go back to diapers, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, singing is, I love it, man. It's my heart, yeah.
Man. So you're an actor and a comedian.
For sure.
If you had to choose one, which one would you choose?
Oh, man, that's such a hard question because I love them both equally. But if I had to really choose, I would probably choose acting just because, it's something about, studying a character and, becoming that character in that moment for that time is a special thing to be able to do that. And, like I said, acting all day, man, because that's just a cool environment to step into,
And I would imagine comedy kind of comes easy for you.
Why does everybody say that? But
You seem like you're naturally funny.
It does, but it doesn't, because one thing I learned in this profession is, it's something about when you can be at home, with the family, and, you can make everybody laugh. You got your great auntie, she over there, boy, stop, I'm about to choke on my drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you come out to a venue like this or any other place I've gone to perform, and, you don't know anybody, or you might know a few people, but, majority of the people, you don't know them. So I don't know what could make you laugh. I don't know, what could put a smile on your face. And so, it becomes a little trying at times. But, I think that's one thing I'm learning. Everything is subjective, and, just don't stop. Somebody gonna laugh,
Yeah. No, man, I say it all the time. Being a comedian is harder than being a rapper. Like, I haven't tried it, but just seeing y'all, like...
And I say the reverse.
Nah, all I gotta do is get up, and if the beats sound good, you know what I'm saying, I can just... jive around a little bit, and people enjoy it. But if I come up here and try to be funny, tell a joke, and it might not land. It might land with my auntie. It might not land with the.
See, that's a cool thing to know, man. Because like I say, all the rappers, I give them so much respect because how y'all can just come up, man, move a crowd, and what I'm saying, say impactful lyrics, things that make people think, about things that we experience every day, man. It's like hats off to y'all. Y'all got the hardest job.
Some mutual respect. Yeah.
Yeah, word up.
Do you have any upcoming events?
Babe, don't laugh too hard. But either way, I thought I was on my way to New York. But, I think this week, I just been learning, kind of just, you're going to have downs sometimes. And it wasn't because, New York canceled me or anything. It was just a spiritual thing where, I got a call from my grandmother, and she was just telling me that God spoke to her and was just like, time wasn't right. What I'm saying? And, and I respect my grandmother for that. I respect, that she had the galls, because she told me straight up, this is going to hurt me to tell you this. And so I'm like, Grandma, you ain't got no cancer, do you? But she, this is going to hurt me to tell you this. And she told me that. And so I just had to kind of rearrange everything, man. So that's kind of just been what I've been dealing with this whole week. Just, the being let down, that she told me. But, I'm going to always heed to what she say and what the word of God says with
Absolutely.
that. So, hey man, it'll happen in the right timing.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm glad you have a that mindset about it.
Yes, sir.
Because there'll be plenty more.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
I know you already said your top 3, but can you give us a top 5?
Oh yeah, so yeah, you got those top 3, which I said, which is Red Fox, Richard Pryor, and Eddie Murphy, and then after him, I would have to put Cat Williams, Bruce, and Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great list, man.
For sure, appreciate that.
So, on to music.
Yep.
If you had to give me a 2-song playlist, a song to bump in the daytime and a song to bump in the night, what would be on that list?
Can I Live in the Daytime by Jay-Z, and the bump at night probably be Nita Baker, Rapture of Love.
Ooh, that's a good song to ride home to. I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Took it back.
Yeah.
Love it. If you could work with one creative in the world, whether it be acting or some type of comedy tour, who would that artist be?
Oh man, he's dead now. That would have really been Red Fox or Richard Pryor, either one of those two. Just because, I feel like I embody a lot of them in my stand-up, and they're gone, and they're originators of this craft. So, just watching them as I was young and growing up and doing this, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like to be on set with them, or to be on tour, or just chilling with these guys. I mean, dude, it's something that I really feel like I can't even imagine it, picture what it really would have, actually been like to be with these guys. And I hate that they gone, man, because, they're legends for real.
Hey, man, someday you'll be there for somebody else, though.
I hope so, man. Really, I do,
What do you feel like would be your big I made it moment?
My big I made it moment. Saturday Night Live, or if the Wayans brothers was to bring back, like in Living Color, to come back and do like a new, reboot with them of that, I would really, really feel like, I've been to the mountaintop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a dope goal to have.
Yeah.
Do you want to host or you want to be like part of the cast?
Man, I just want to do whatever they want me to do. They can say, "Hey, Sammy, hey, pass out water," and I'm like, "Yo, what kind are we drinking? Dasani, Deer Park, I'll do whatever, yo." Yeah, so yeah.
I made it. Do you have any advice for anybody watching that might want to be in the position that you're in?
The most cliche advice, which is don't stop going. And I say that advice because that's the same advice that I have to give myself every day. Because sometimes it gets hard, man, not knowing if people accept your comedy, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is keep going and, forget about the naysayers. Use them as your gas and your fuel tank to keep pushing, man, because that's what I'm fueling up on. I'm fueling up on the people that's telling me no or, saying, this guy ain't got it, you know what I'm saying? So, just keep pushing, keep moving forward. And I know that's cliche, like I said, but that's the truest thing.
If it's a cliche, that means it must be right. It must be working for somebody. Why should people follow and support you?
I think people should follow and support me simply because, hey, I'm out here doing it, you know what I'm saying? I would follow and support people right back, which I normally do anyway. And, like I said, if you like to laugh and you like comedy, just open up your mind and you might be able to find somebody new, you know what I'm saying? And plus, because I'm still underground, you know what I'm saying? I think it's always the coolest when you can really rock with somebody, support somebody, and they still in the tunnel. So about time they rise to the, like I said, the mountaintop, you'll be like, hey, man, I really know that guy. And you know what I'm saying,
a real connection with that person.
Right, real connection. That makes it all the better if you ask me. Yeah.
Do you have any, how can they follow and support you?
Okay, yeah, so right now, you can follow me on Instagram, Standupsami with a 3, and I'm making a little appearance back to Facebook. It's under my regular name, Samuel Burgess. So you can get on there, follow me on that, add me as a friend, I'll add you back. And that's pretty much it right now.
Okay, you have any final shout-outs?
I want to shout out to my old lady that's sitting back there grubbing on them wings, getting her belly full. And then I want to shout out my family who's going to be in the building a little bit later for the performance. And then I want to shout out everybody that's here tonight. I want to shout out HYLO Art for having me. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot. So, yeah.
Okay, and one final question.
Yep.
Are you going to bless this stage with a performance tonight?
Yeah, man, I want to definitely do that. So, yeah, I'm going to be right here. Ain't going nowhere.
Well, all right then. Y'all give it up for Sammy.
How y'all doing tonight? Make some noise for yourself. Yeah, you got South Carolina in the house tonight. I got to be honest with you. I'm from South Carolina. And I got mixed feelings about this place. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of shit that go on in South Carolina, right here in Columbia, that I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like old white ladies, for example. Don't you hate the way they talk to you? White ladies be talking to you, hey, buddy, how you doing, buddy? I look up to God, I say, God, please, if this woman call me buddy one more time, I'm afraid I'm gonna bark at her ass. Buddy? I'm not your goddamn buddy. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I hated in South Carolina is our homeless people. I know we got a real big problem with the homeless, and we got to do something about that. But my problem with the homeless is why you got to be so mean when you fucking homeless? You know what I'm saying? I was coming out the gas station the other day. Homeless man stopped me. He said, nigga, I need some money. I said, well, shit, I did the whole pack. I said, shit, I ain't got no money on me, but shit, we can pray right here. He said, oh, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that. I said, well, goddamn, it scared the hell out of me. Because I said, man, you could have went behind the stove, took a piss, and found $100. Sometimes God work like that. Am I lying? He works like that, But I got to be honest with you. Another thing I hated down south is our school system. See, I went to Spring Valley. Make some noise if you went to Valley by chance. Yeah, okay, so we got some Valley folk. I went to Valley, but I never understood why we always hired the slowest teachers. See, I had a teacher that had a fucking twitch. I never understood this shit. He was my economics and development teacher. He'd be right there in the middle of the teaching. And so supply, and demand is something that you have to learn. I said, what the fuck is this? Before I know it, I went off to college. My ass was in economics development saying supply, oh, excuse me, forgive me. That's that shit that stuck with me since fucking high school. I don't know what the fuck. But I gotta be honest with you, I see we got a couple of ladies out here, beautiful looking ladies out here. If I wasn't doing stand-up, I swear to God, I'd be singing.
You know what I mean? Because singers get the most chicks, am I lying? They really do. It don't even matter what the fuck you singing. You can be a country motherfucker. Singing some shit like this. I'm in love with a biker, bitch. Come on, clap for me, HYLO. I really like it, bitch. You suck my... That shit, I heard somebody say it. Or what about a smooth motherfucker like Joe from the 90s? Joe knew how to get you out your panties, am I lying? Joe talking about, tell me what kind of man would treat his woman so cold. I know y'all got ready. Come on, clap for me. Treat her like she nothing when you work more than gold. Yeah. Girl, to me you like a diamond. Look at you, about to come out your goddamn panties. Think that something? I swear to God, a singer do it to you, won't he? Before you know, you go around this motherfucker, throw in your head and shit. Goddamn, baby, what the fuck? But I gotta be honest with y'all. You know I say a lot of slanderous words. I say shit. I say fuck. I say goddamn. You know what I mean? But I really did grow up in the church. I can't lie about that. That's something that'll always be with me. I did grow up in the church, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all grew up in the church. And there was a lot of things that I did not like in the church. Like, you know, black preachers versus white preachers. Would you say there's a difference? Clap if you know there's a difference between white preachers and black preachers. Because it really is. You know, see, the thing I loved about white preachers is white preachers, they comfort your ass on Sunday morning. They don't even make you feel like you going to hell or hell exists. White preachers be preaching to you on a Sunday morning, they say some shit like this. I know you've been sinning. I see it all over your face. I know you've been riding, backsliding, and gliding. But God still runs you, am I right? But with black preachers, shit is just different with black preachers. Black preachers be preaching so goddamn hard that you don't know what the fuck they talking about. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Black preachers be preaching, and God said, you better get it right, get it tight, or you're going to hell. Wait a minute. At 8 years old, I'm looking at my mama. I'm looking at my mama like, Mom, ain't nobody gonna check this motherfucker for saying hell, but you won't let me curse. And the other thing I had is, what is this? I said, somebody get this nigga his asthma pump. He's dying. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I hated in the church, it was the old ladies that love to get up and do testimony service. Don't you hate that shit? It would always be an old lady that would just get up out of nowhere and say, Pastor, you know, I just want to take the time. Can I do that? Can I take the time to tell you what God has done for me? And the pastor would always stand up and say some stupid shit like, well, go ahead, Miss Brown. Miss Brown would stand up and she just busts right out into a song. Put your call in. Help me, HYLO. God is gonna answer. Put your call. I don't see you laughing. God is gonna answer. Put your call in. God is gonna answer. Put your call in. And after 7 minutes of this shit, would you believe that she'll stand up and say, church, you gotta put your call in early to Bernie's Chicken down there on Bluff Road? I look at this mom and say, what the fuck? You've been singing for chicken? Singing about chicken for 7 minutes in this moment? You mean to tell that's what you've been singing about, Bernie's Chicken on Bluff Road this whole time? And the last thing I hated about church, it was always this deacon. I pray to God, I don't remember his name. I just ended up calling him Clown Foot Fucker because he stood like this right here. What the fuck is this? He stood like this shit right here. The nigga never danced. The nigga never moved. When the praise and worship was singing, the nigga just turned his feet like this right here. What the fuck is, you know? And I knew he fucked like that because it'd always be a beautiful woman that sat in front of him. You know what I'm saying, in church on Sunday morning, and when the music would get real good and her ass would get the bouncing, he'd be right there behind her talking about, God damn. Oh, I say, Deacon, what's the matter? He told me, I just feel the spirit, God damn. Good night, Columbia, thank you.